Well, hello and welcome back to Elden Ring. How are you doing? So last episode, we set a goal of earning 13,800 runes for the sole purposes of upgrading this scythe to plus 12. But what I didn't take into account is that this guy charges for his services as well. Lay out your arms then. He's at 1430 right now, so I'm guessing we're probably going to need like another 10,000 runes at least to upgrade 4 more times. So we actually need 20,800. And before we get started, as is tradition, I need to read descriptions I forgot to read. It's becoming a tradition pretty rapidly, I think. Let's start by the order we acquired them in. The Dectus medallion left. The left half of a split medallion depicting the Erd Tree. Brandishing the medallion with both halves conjoined will activate the Grand Lift of Dectus, connecting the Altus Plateau to Liurnia. We witnessed that last episode. The right half is said to reside in Fort Feroth in the Dragon Barrow far to the east. And we got that right here. The right half of a split medallion depicting the Erd Tree. The same stuff the left half said, and then the location of the left half. Well, those were considerably less interesting to read than I thought they would be. The Resurrection painting, that's right. Is that a key? No, that's over here. The Resurrection painting is a work of a wandering artist, reminiscence of a painting titled Resurrection. This painter is said to have captured the landscape seen during the last moments of those welcomed into death's embrace. The soul of the painter and vestiges of the dead's last moments can be discovered by visiting the location depicted, even now. That is a pretty far ways away. What it's looking at is the Academy of Raya Lucaria. That's the tallest thing in the picture there in the background. But it's looking at it from a different castle, which is pretty far from it. Oh, wait a minute. I might actually be able to upgrade shit just like right now. So no, we're not quite going to be able to do that. He requires 1430 for the next upgrade. Let's keep that in mind and make sure we have that much left after purchasing stuff from her. $900 would put us at exactly 1400. No, that put us at 1600. Alright, now we need 1540 for the next upgrade. I think we actually only need like 6,000 more runes to get up to plus 12, plus what we need for the rest of the smithing stones, which is 11 of them at 900 apiece. We need 9,900. Here you can see places that I went, and the last place that we died, in the sealed tunnel, and there's a map here, and a map here, and then there's a map somewhere up here. 2 maps to be found here, too. There's a map right there. Anyways, plenty of maps still to be found. There's a map somewhere over here as well. But we're not going to worry about that right now. We're coming down here and start progressing toward this girl's father. Arena. That's it. Go this way, actually. Ooh, a beetle. Oh, a teleporting beetle. Haven't encountered one of these yet. Poison Mist. Poison Mist is an incantation of the servants of Rot. Releases a poisonous mist before the caster. This incantation can be cast while in motion. Those who dwell within poison know Rot all too well. The death that begets life, that comes to all equally. That is to say, it is the cycle of rebirth put into practice. Huh. Get very many runes. Then again, I didn't really come here for the runes, I came here for the exploring. We're getting ahead of ourselves. We need to upgrade the scythe first. That's what we're doing right now. How much do you give? 36. Yeah, we should just do Arena's quest, and we'll earn souls as we go in there. Now, Torrent can run in this mucky water without any issues, because he's a spectral steed, so he doesn't really have to worry about poison or rot or anything like that. But if we were to step off of Torrent right now, we immediately start to be poisoned by this water. So we're going to stay on the horse. Stupid crab. And I'm poisoned. Lovely. Do you have anything to get rid of that? No. Oh, son of a... I still have the Baldekin's Blessing. I did the whole last episode with the Baldekin's Blessing on. Alright, we just have one last thing to do in the poison over here. I think there's an item at the top of these rocks. Near the top. A golden rune 4, that's 1,200 runes. So yeah, we should keep track of that to monitor how much we have as well. So I'm guessing about 6,000 for the money that we have to spend to do the actual upgrading, plus 9,900 for the buying the smithing stones. So we'll just say 16,000. Golden rune 1 is worth 200. Golden rune 4 is worth 1,200. I thought I picked up 2 of these before I died. Why do I only have the 1 from just now? Did I like break the skulls and run over them but not actually pick them up? That's disappointing. Oh. There we go. Sometimes while I'm playing outside of my own recordings, I like to have other people's recordings or streams going, and having my music on while they have their music on creates like a really unsavory dissonance, so I turn it off. And then I forget to turn it back on when I'm recording. Hello, puppies. Goodbye, puppies. And hello, smithing stone 2. Alright, we use our skeletal militiamen for the first time. Clearly we should have used the Baldekin's Blessing after summoning the skeletons, because the menuing that I cut out of the video took up enough time that it wore off. Get at him, boys. Go drop his Cleaver, which I'll not be using. I think my jump attack was better. Oh, he hit me with the backswing. I did distract him so that the Skelly boy could come back to life. They both came back, in fact. That's pretty cool. Now they'll be around to help me with this fella. I honestly don't think I'll need much help, though. Yeah. The Sanctuary Stone and that Cleaver. A rare piece of stone fragment found near places where ruins have fallen from the sky. It feeds and strengthens the light as it shines. Cool. Iron Cleaver. Fairly large iron cleaver commonly used by the maltreated misbegotten. Steeped in resentment, these weapons are swung wildly and relentlessly, often after rushing up to foes. Well, if I may just interject there for a moment, Gorn. Hey, this is Editor Chris here. Just wanted to cut in with a bit about fire grease. You know, that item we just picked up 5 seconds ago and I already forgot about? Fire grease is a solidified grease made from a mixture of incendiary materials. Coats the armament, adding fire damage to attacks, and the effect lasts only for a short time. And somewhere along our travels we also picked up the Bewitching branch, a tree branch blessed with an incantation of unalloyed gold. Pierce a foe using FP to turn them into a temporary ally. The Empyrean Miquella is loved by many people. Indeed, he has learned very well how to compel such affection. I was under the impression that Miquella was a girl. Weird. I guess I just assumed it because they, like some of the lore says that Malenia and Miquella are twins, but that doesn't inherently mean that they're identical twins, I suppose. Interesting. Or maybe they are identical twins and Miquella just identifies as a guy. You know, I don't know. There's the skill Wild Strikes. We actually have the Ash of War for that. That's the stupid one where he just swings back and forth as he walks forward. I guess it's not stupid in every situation. It has its uses. Hello there. Goodbye. We're not going to take that ladder, because it's just a shortcut to a place we're going to be anyways. How did you fall down? This guy I'm not supposed to meet until I'm up on the castle ramparts, but somehow he fell down them. Well, one of the soldiers did too, what the hell? What in the world? How'd you get down here? Oh. I think me and the soldier are both dummies. What the heck? What the heck? And finally we venture into the castle. And there's a treasure chest immediately. Oh my god, what's inside? A Claymore. A large sword with a long, straight blade. This heavy sword is usually wielded with 2 hands, but for those with enough strength, 1 is sufficient. In addition to the heavy sweeping attacks, it can also make a heavy piercing thrust, making this a versatile weapon. Bears the skill Lion's Claw, the skill of the Redmanes who fought alongside General Radon. Somersault forward, striking foes with the armament. Man, saying shit right the first time never works. Always have to come back in and voice over some of the descriptions because I fuck up. Words are so difficult. I just ruined everything, didn't I? Oh, your poor little battle. Ruined. Ruined! Man, he didn't waste any time at all. Thank you for defeating my foe. I will now kill the shit out of you. Alright, we're gonna do this. Man, those do not travel very fast. Killed one, did 102 damage to the other. Not bad. Probably scales with faith. We're definitely gonna have to make that more powerful. That's not satisfactory. Get out of the air. The foot soldier greaves, we got those back. Brass shield, already had one of those. Little calling finger remedy, don't need those. We're in seamless co-op. Get out of here. The Lord Swan's Bolt. The steel wire torch. The steel wire torch is a torch wound with metal wire. The flame can illuminate dark locales or be used to attack enemies. Heavier than a normal torch, but the heated filament boosts fire damage. Skill Fire Breather. Blow into torch flames, spreading flames in a wide frontward arc. The flames on the ground will continue to burn for a short while. Well, that was all she wrote for this level. On to the next. Even in games where you can go inside pretty much everywhere, I still see buildings like this where you can't go inside them and think, man, that'd be neat if you could. And this right here is where the ladder would have taken us. That was a good attack. You almost got me. Poor guy. He tried so hard. Got so far, but in the end it doesn't even matter. How is that a miss? Alright, whatever. You're dead. That's all that matters to me. Did I miss anything over here? Oh. Golden Rune 2. Okay. Not that big of a deal. No, I'm not going down there just yet. Hello? Is there anyone down here? Oh, this fellow. Oh, jeez! Oh, God! Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Oh shit, I tried to block. Good lord. That guy was aggressive. He did a lot better than the guy by the ladder, that's for sure. Not this guy. He was, he did even worse than the guy on the ladder. Didn't even try an attack, he just died. Hello?
There's a face I've not seen before. I'm Edgar, warden of this castle, as ordained by Lord Godric himself. But you can see how things have turned out. The menials have all rebelled. They gave me good service, or so I thought. But it seems it was all an act. Foul creatures, as it said, and true enough, they're foul inside and out. I'm sorry to disappoint you. But whatever you come here to do, I'm afraid Castle Morne won't hold much longer. Take this, by way of apology.
Sacrificial Twig. You know, I did take this moment just to reflect. Now, we'll finish talking to him. Deliver Arena's letter.
From Arena? Thank you. I'm in your debt. But I can't leave yet. Even if the castle should fall, as commander I must remain to ensure the treasured sword of Morne does not fall into the wrong hands. If you see Arena, do tell her that her father will come for her once he's fulfilled his duty.
Okay, so this guy refuses to leave until the treasured Sword of Morne is returned, which is down there. That spot over there. I didn't need to do that, but that's okay. We're about to sit at a grace, so it doesn't matter. So, down there is a boss fight, and that boss will have the sword. So we gotta go kill the boss of the area in order to get him to go back to his daughter. Now here's the grace. And we'll go sit at it. And I'm pretty sure that it'll only take like 5 minutes for me to complete the rest of this. But, usually when I'm pretty sure of something, I'm wrong when it comes to time. So, I'm not going to keep going because I don't want the video to be super long again. We're going to end it here. A little unfortunate because I was hoping to get to plus 12 on the Grave Scythe. Nah, fuck it. We keep going. Jump across over here. I hear a tingling. What's this? Pickled turtle. Oh no! Get off of me! Get off of me! Oh, these guys bleed really well. Okay. That's duly noted. Those guys are super resistant to physical damage, but they're highly susceptible to fire and apparently also bleed. Please help me. I'm of noble blood. If those hideous mongrels eat me, I'll be forever marred. Anything but that, please. Think of the disgrace. Yeah, him saying I'm of noble blood, I'll be marred if they eat me. That reminds me of, what I was gonna say before I let Edgar finish talking, which was, when I first heard the story of Arena and Edgar, it kind of made me sad. It's all the shit that they're going through and all that. But, you learn the lore from, like, the items that you pick up, and it's, I kind of don't feel so bad about it anymore. All the items that you pick up that tell you lore about the misbegotten, which is the malformed creatures that we're fighting, with like the huge mouths and stuff. Like, apparently they're fairly intelligent creatures, but they act as servants most of the time because humans treat them like shit. But then he talks about them like they're foul creatures for attacking the nobles. It's like, well, maybe they were just tired of being treated like shit. Or possibly it's a little of both. I could see them being treated like shit and then feeling bad about that, but then I don't really see them eating them after they kill them. That's kind of weird. But, you know, that's a Soulsborne game for you. Anyways, Sacrificial Twig is a talisman fashioned from a dried twig. So slender that it might snap at the slightest touch. Prevents rune loss upon death, but will be lost itself in exchange. Believed to be a twig pruned from the Erd tree long, long ago. Twinblade Talisman. A talisman depicting a twin blade and a confessor. Enhances the final hit, ending a chain of attacks. The Twinblade technique is a tradition of the confessors, who closely guard the secret of how they preserve the momentum of their attacks. Thus, in the final strike of their onslaught, all the more deadly. Preserve all of their momentum as they're flowing through their attacks so that the final strike does more damage. It's a closely guarded secret that I can learn just by holding that talisman. Interesting. Oh, it's just a life one. I thought it was a treasure beetle. It's just a life beetle. What a wasted time. They heal you and return crimson flasks. It's not a waste of time at all. I was just being dumb. Drop down these racks. I'm looking over the sides as I'm dropping down, making sure there's nothing to look at. And I'm gonna try dropping down the side of this, I think. Maybe. I don't know if you can land on that prong down there. I think dropping down here might just kill me. What about over here? Oh, there's a little lip right below. Alright, for science. Will I die here and end the episode, or will I drop down to the Grace and proceed to the boss? Alright, I'll see everybody next time. I hope you enjoyed it. Love you, goodbye!